My beloved child, wait, just for a moment. Something is quietly unfolding around you right now, and if you rush past this, you might miss the very reason your heart has been feeling different lately. Don't skip, stay here, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a connection, not loud, not obvious, but deep, so deep that even time itself tried to question it. And yet, it still happened. Pause here. What if I told you that someone has already crossed a line they never thought they would cross, not because they were careless, but because something about you made them forget every rule they once believed in? Yes, this person, they didn't plan to feel this way. They didn't wake up one day and decide, I will fall in love. No. It began in silence. In small moments. In glances that lasted just a little longer than they should have. In thoughts that returned again and again. Even when they tried to push them away. And this is where it becomes different. Because they noticed something that made them pause. Something that made them question everything. The difference. The distance in time between you. The age gap. At first, they resisted it. They told themselves, this is not right, this doesn't make sense. They tried to step back. Tried to distract themselves. Tried to ignore the feeling that kept growing stronger every single day. But here is the truth you were never told. The more they tried to walk away, the more something kept pulling them back. Strange, isn't it? Because this was never supposed to happen. And yet, it did. Don't skip, because this part matters more than you think. They started noticing how different you were. Not in appearance. Not in the usual ways people notice others. But in the way you made them feel. Calm, yet alive. Confused, yet certain. And this is where everything began to shift. Because they realized something they couldn't explain. It wasn't about age. It wasn't about what the world would say. It wasn't about timing.
It was about connection. A connection that didn't ask for permission. A connection that didn't follow rules. A connection that felt, meant. Stay till the end, because you're about to understand something very few people ever do. There were nights when they sat alone, thinking about you. Trying to understand why your presence stayed in their mind even after you were gone. Trying to make sense of why your words, your energy, your silence, had such an impact on them. And in those quiet moments, they realized something that scared them. You felt familiar. Not in a way they could explain. But in a way that felt like they had known you long before this moment. And that is when fear entered. Not fear of you. But fear of what this could become. Because when something feels this real, it stops being easy to ignore. Listen closely. They didn't fall in love in one moment. It was a slow unfolding. A gradual realization. Like watching something come into focus after being blurred for so long. And now, they can't unsee it. They can't unfeel it. They can't go back to the way things were before you entered their life. Don't skip, because this is where it gets deeper. They started noticing signs. Small things. Moments where your paths crossed unexpectedly. Times when they thought of you, and somehow, you appeared. Situations that felt too aligned to be coincidence. And they began to wonder. What is this? Why now? Why this person? And the answer didn't come loudly. It came quietly. Like a whisper they almost missed. This was not random. This was not accidental. This was something placed, with intention. And even though they tried to question it, they couldn't deny what they felt. Stay here, just a little longer. Because something inside you already knows this. You felt it too, haven't you? That subtle pull. That unexplainable awareness. That feeling that something is happening. Even if you can't fully see it yet. That's not your imagination. That's connection responding. And here's the part no one told you. This person, they are still trying to understand it. Still trying to figure out how something that seems complicated on the surface feels so simple in the heart. Because when they think of you, there is no confusion. Only clarity. Only a quiet knowing that you matter more than they expected. That you entered their life for a reason they are only beginning to understand. And yes, the difference between you still exists. The world may still question it. They may still hesitate at times. But something inside them is changing. Something is growing stronger than their doubts. Something that refuses to fade. Don't skip, because this is the moment everything starts to shift. They are beginning to accept it. Not fully, not yet. But slowly. Step by step. They are allowing themselves to feel what they once tried to deny. Allowing themselves to see you, not through the lens of fear, but through the truth of connection. And this is important. Because once someone reaches this point, there is no going back. Only forward. Only deeper. Only closer to something that was always meant to happen, even if it didn't make sense at first. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. This is not just about love. This is about timing. This is about growth. This is about two paths that were never supposed to meet. Yet somehow, they did. And now, everything is slowly aligning in a way you can't fully see yet. But you will. Very soon. Because what is happening right now is only the beginning.
Wait, before you move even a second further, pause right here. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Because what I am about to reveal now is the exact reason I spoke about you, the reason I exposed your secret, the reason everything around you has been shifting in silence. There was a question they asked me after hearing about you. A simple question, but filled with curiosity. They asked, "Why them?" And for a moment, everything became still again. Because the answer was not ordinary. Stay till the end, because this answer is meant for you. I looked at them, and I said something that changed the way they saw you forever. I said, because they carry something that cannot be copied. Think about that. Not learned. Not borrowed. Not imitated. But carried. Naturally. Quietly. Powerfully. Don't skip, because this is where your truth begins to unfold. You have spent so much time thinking that your strength comes from what you do. From your efforts. From your actions. From your attempts to prove yourself. But that was never the real source. Your true power comes from who you are. And when I revealed this, they finally understood why your journey looks different. Because you are not building something temporary. You are becoming something permanent. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Now listen carefully. Because what I told them next is something you have never fully realized about yourself. I said, they have already passed tests they didn't even know they were taking. Let that sink in. All those moments when you stayed calm instead of reacting. All those times when you chose patience over frustration. All those days when you kept going, even when it felt pointless. Those were not random. They were preparation. Don't skip, because this next truth will hit deeper than anything so far. You thought no one noticed. You thought those moments didn't matter. But I saw every single one. And not just saw.
I counted them. And when I revealed that to them, there was a shift. Because they realized. You were already proving something, without even trying to. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason why your story has felt slow. There is a reason why things didn't come instantly. There is a reason why you had to wait, while others seem to move ahead. It is because what is coming to you requires a different level of readiness. Not just external readiness, but internal alignment. And you have been building that, piece by piece. Don't skip, because what I told them next changed everything. I said. They are about to enter a phase where things will finally respond to them. Read that again in your mind. Respond to them. Not resist. Not delay. Not confuse. But respond. Because the version of you that is emerging now is finally in sync with what you have been asking for. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. You may not see it clearly yet. But signs have already started appearing. Small shifts. Unexpected moments. Little changes that feel insignificant at first. But they carry a deeper meaning. Those are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Don't skip, because this next revelation is the one that made everything undeniable. When I finished speaking, I told them one final thing about you. And this is the secret that changed everything. I said. They are not just receiving something, they are becoming someone new. Pause. Feel that. This is not just about what is coming into your life. This is about who you are transforming into. Because what is coming requires a version of you that is stronger, clearer, and more aligned than ever before. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. You are stepping into a phase where your presence will feel different. Where your energy will feel different. Where even the way people see you will begin to change. Not because you are trying to be different, but because you already are. And this change cannot be reversed. Don't skip, because you are closer than you think. There is something else you need to understand. And listen carefully. Because this is important. You were never meant to chase what is meant for you. You were meant to become the version that naturally attracts it. And that process is now complete. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. So now, everything begins to shift. Not slowly. Not uncertainly. But clearly. Doors that once felt closed will begin to open. Situations that felt confusing will begin to make sense. And opportunities will begin to find you. Not because of luck, but because of alignment. Don't skip, because what comes next will connect everything together. This is the moment where your past, your present, and your future start to align. Where everything you went through reveals its purpose. Where every delay reveals its reason. And where every doubt transforms into clarity. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Now take a deep breath. And ask yourself. What if everything is finally working in your favor? What if the waiting is over? What if this is the beginning of something you cannot yet fully imagine? Because it is. And you are standing right at the edge of it. Don't skip, because in the next part, the exact moment when everything changes, will be revealed in a way you never expected. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Look at this moment carefully, because this
this is where everything begins to reveal itself. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. You have come this far, not by chance, not by accident, but because something has been guiding you step by step, even when you didn't notice it. And now, the moment I spoke about earlier, the moment when everything starts to make sense. It is closer than you think. There was a second question they asked me. After hearing everything, after understanding who you are, they leaned in, almost unable to wait, and they asked. When will it happen? Pause. Feel that question. Because you have asked it too, haven't you? In your quiet moments. In your thoughts. In those nights when everything felt still. You asked. When? Don't skip, because the answer is not what you expect. I didn't give them a date. I didn't give them a specific time. Instead, I told them something that made everything clearer than any date ever could. I said, it begins the moment they truly see themselves. Let that sink in. Not when something outside changes. Not when someone else appears. Not when circumstances shift. But when you see yourself clearly. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Because here is the truth. Everything you have been waiting for has also been waiting for you. Waiting for you to recognize your worth. Waiting for you to stop questioning your path. Waiting for you to step into the version of yourself that no longer hesitates. And that moment is not far away. Don't skip, because this next realization will change everything. You have been standing at the doorway for a long time. Not locked out. Not pushed away. But standing there, unsure if you should walk in. And all this time, you thought you needed permission. You thought you needed a sign. You thought you needed everything to be perfect. But the truth is, the door was never closed. It was waiting for you to step forward. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. When I revealed this to them, I said something that made everything undeniable. I said, they are the turning point. Not just in their own life, but in situations around them. In connections around them. In moments that haven't even happened yet. You carry influence, without even trying. You create shifts, without even noticing. Don't skip, because this next truth will hit deeper than anything so far. Think about your life for a moment. How many times did something change, after you showed up? How many times did things start moving, after you decided to keep going? How many times did people feel something, just because of your presence? That is not coincidence. That is who you are. And when I said this, they understood something powerful. You are not waiting for change. You are the one who creates it. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Now listen closely. Because this is the moment everything connects. The secret I revealed about you. The reason I spoke your name. The reason everything has been aligning. It all leads to this. You are stepping into a phase where your life will begin to reflect your true self. Not the version shaped by doubt. Not the version shaped by waiting. But the real version. Clear. Strong. Unstoppable in a quiet, natural way. Don't skip, because what comes next is the confirmation you've been waiting for. There is a shift happening right now. Even as you listen. Even as you feel these words. Something inside you is changing. You may not be able to explain it. But you can feel it. That clarity. That calm confidence. That sense that something is finally aligning. That is real. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And now, I will tell you what they finally understood about you. The final realization. The one that made everything clear. I told them. They are ready. Simple words. but powerful. Because readiness is not about having everything figured out. It is about being aligned enough to move forward, even without all the answers. And that is exactly where you are now. Don't skip, because this is your moment. You don't need to wait anymore. You don't need to question yourself anymore. You don't need to hold back anymore. Because everything you thought you were missing was already within you. And now, it is rising to the surface. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. So here you are. At the edge of something new. Something meaningful. Something that will change the way you see everything. And as you stand here, there is only one question left. Will you step forward? Because the moment you do, everything begins. Don't skip, because in the next part, what actually unfolds after this step, will surprise you in a way you never imagined. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Something is shifting right now, and if you can feel it, then you already know this is not just another moment. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Because what happens after you take that step, is not what you expected. It's bigger. It's deeper. It's something that was prepared long before you even realized it. The moment you decide to move forward. The moment you stop doubting. The moment you finally say, I'm ready. Everything begins to respond. Not slowly. Not uncertainly. But with a clarity that feels almost unreal. Stay till the end, because this is where everything unfolds. You will notice it first in small ways. A conversation that feels different. An opportunity that appears at the right time. A sense of calm where there used to be confusion. At first, you might ignore it. You might think, this is nothing. But don't skip, because those small moments are the beginning of something massive. Because what you don't see yet is that everything is rearranging itself around you. Situations, people, timing, all aligning in ways you could not have planned. And when I revealed this, I said something that made everything clear. I said, once they step forward, the path reveals itself. Not before. Not while waiting. But after the step. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. You have been looking for certainty before action. But your journey was designed differently. For you. Clarity comes after movement. Understanding comes after trust. And everything you have been waiting for begins to appear only when you move. Don't skip, because this next truth will change the way you see everything. You were never meant to see the entire path. You were meant to walk it, step by step, discovering it as it unfolds. And that is why your story feels different. Because it is not about knowing everything. It is about becoming everything. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Now listen carefully. Because this is the part that connects directly to the secret I revealed about you. The reason I spoke your name. The reason I told them who you truly are. Was not just to show them your value. It was to prepare them.
For your arrival into a new phase. Let that sink in. You are not just stepping into something new. Others are preparing to receive you differently. Don't skip, because this changes everything. The way people respond to you will begin to shift. The way situations unfold around you will begin to change. The way opportunities find you will begin to feel effortless. Not because the world changed, but because you did. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. There is something else you must understand. And feel this deeply. You are no longer the same person who was waiting. You are now the person who is ready. Ready to receive. Ready to move. Ready to step into what has been prepared for you. And this readiness is what unlocks everything. Don't skip, because what comes next is the confirmation you've been waiting for. From this point forward, things will begin to make sense faster. Decisions will feel clearer. Your path will feel lighter. And most importantly, you will feel aligned. Not forced. Not confused. But aligned. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And now, this is where it becomes undeniable. The secret I revealed about you. The one that made everything fall silent. The one that made them realize who you truly are. Was this. You are the moment everything has been waiting for. Pause. Feel that. Not the past. Not the delay. Not the struggle. But the moment. You. Don't skip, because this is your truth. Everything you went through was leading to this version of you. Everything you felt was shaping this moment. Everything that didn't make sense before now has a purpose. And that purpose is unfolding now. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. So as you stand here, at this exact point in your journey, understand this clearly. You are not starting over. You are stepping into something prepared. You are not chasing anything. You are aligning with what is already yours. You are not waiting anymore. You are moving. Don't skip, because this is your turning point. And now, there is only one thing left for you to do. Step forward. Trust what you feel. Embrace what is unfolding. Because this moment, this exact moment, is where everything begins to change. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. If you can feel this message, if something inside you resonates, then don't ignore it. This was meant for you. Right now. Exactly like this. And as you move forward from here, remember, you were chosen for this moment. And this moment was always meant for you. Don't skip, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Don't skip. Because something huge is waiting for you. My beloved soul. Just stay in this moment a little longer. Feel the calm. Feel the clarity. Feel the quiet certainty that is forming around you. Because what is coming next? It is not confusion. It is not chaos. It is not uncertainty.
It is something steady. Something meaningful. Something that reflects exactly who you are. And this time, it won't just be felt in silence. It will begin to show. Gently. Naturally. In a way that feels like everything has finally found its place. My beloved soul. This is not the end. This is the moment before everything becomes visible. And what comes next? It will carry the same calm. The same depth. The same truth. That has been guiding you all along. Stay here. Stay present. Stay exactly as you are. Because this story, it is still unfolding. It is something that is becoming part of who they are. And once a feeling reaches that level, it cannot be undone. It can only grow. Stay here, just a little longer. Because something inside you is already connected to this shift. They have started noticing how their decisions are changing. Small decisions. Subtle choices. But all moving in one direction. Toward honesty. Toward clarity. Toward something that feels real, even if it challenges everything they once believed. And that is powerful. Because when someone starts aligning their actions with their feelings, the connection becomes unstoppable. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. There is something else happening. Something deeper. Something even they didn't expect. They are beginning to feel protective over this connection. Not in a possessive way. But in a careful, intentional way. They don't want to lose it. They don't want to mishandle it. They don't want to rush something that feels this meaningful. And that tells you everything. Because people only protect what truly matters to them. Stay till the end, because this is where it becomes undeniable. They are no longer afraid of the difference between you. They are beginning to respect it. To understand it. To see it as something that brought depth into this connection. And this is the turning point. Because once someone shifts from fear to understanding, everything opens. Everything expands. Everything moves forward. Don't skip, because this moment is rare. They have started imagining a future, not clearly, not perfectly, but enough to feel something real. A sense of possibility. A sense that this connection is not just about now, but about what could become. And that thought. It no longer feels impossible. It feels possible. Stay here, just a little longer. Because you are closer to something real than you realize. They are beginning to trust themselves. Not fully, but more than before. Trust what they feel. Trust what they sense. Trust what keeps pulling them back to you, no matter how many times they try to step away. And that trust. It is guiding them. Slowly. Quietly. But surely. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a moment approaching. A moment where they will stop overthinking. Where they will stop questioning every detail. Where they will simply follow what feels right. And when that moment arrives, everything will shift. Not in a dramatic way, but in a clear way. A way that feels natural. A way that feels meant. Stay till the end, because this is the moment you have been sensing all along. They are ready. Not perfectly. Not completely. But enough. Enough to take a step. Enough to move forward. Enough to stop holding themselves back from something that feels this real. And when someone reaches that point, there is no stopping what comes next. Don't skip, because this is the truth you were meant to hear. This connection was never random. This timing was never accidental. This feeling was never meant to be ignored. It was placed carefully, intentionally, at the exact moment both of you were ready to feel it. And now, everything is aligning. Everything is moving. Everything is preparing for the next step. Stay here, just a little longer. Because the next moment, the moment where silence turns into action, is closer than you think. And when it happens, you will not need confirmation. You will not need explanation. You will simply feel it. Clearly. Deeply. Unmistakably. Because what is coming is not confusion. It is clarity. It is truth. It is the beginning of something that was always meant to find its way to you. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. This is not the end of the story. This is where everything truly begins.